Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Government what discussions it and Transport Scotland have had with ScotRail and Network Rail regarding the accessibility of Shotts railway station.
Minister Graham Day.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Transport Scotland has been in dialogue with ScotRail and Network Rail to discuss the feasibility study that Transport Scotland commissioned into improving accessibility at Shotts Station, following a meeting with local representatives and the now disbanded Shotts Community Council. Progression of the study, unfortunately, was delayed due to restrictions imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, analysis of the report is underway, and it's anticipated that further discussions will be held with Network Rail in the coming weeks to enable the details to be finalised.
Neil Gray.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. And I thank the Minister for that answer. Previous work at Shotts Railway Station has seen the installation of a new ramp, but its length and gradient, particularly in winter, are less than ideal for people using wheelchairs or with other mobility issues. I've previously contacted Transport Scotland, as the Minister suggested, about this on behalf of constituents, and there was an agreement to conduct that review of accessibility of the station. And I understand part of the responsibility of this is with Network Rail. However, can the Minister provide an update on that feasibility and whether or not the potential for a lift will be part of that review?
Minister.
Presiding Officer, can I commend Neil Gray, but also his predecessor, Alec Neil, for their diligence on this issue, and say to him that all options for improving accessibility will be considered, including lifts. And I've asked my rail officials to keep the member updated as this progresses.
Stephanie Callaghan.
Presiding Officer, to ask the Scottish Government whether it has had any communications with ScotRail regarding the impact of reducing operating hours at Bellshill train station on the most vulnerable rail users.
Minister.
Presiding Officer, Ms Callaghan raises an important point. Clearly, technology has changed how people want to access information and tickets, but we also need to acknowledge that there's a place for local staff services on the ground where and when they are needed most. The consultation offers the public the chance to have their say on how to provide an efficient and cost-effective service for the future, and I would encourage people to get involved, including local MSPs, but also particularly groups representing people with support needs. It's critical that we understand how any proposed changes might affect them.